The life and sad ending of Howard Cosell. Howard William Cosell was born on March 25, 1918, in Winston-Salem, North Carolina, to Isidore and Nellie Cohen. His father worked as an accountant for a clothing store which required him to stay away from his family because of long working hours. His parenting was mostly done by his mother, who was known to be a difficult person and a philanderer. He was raised in New York and did his bachelor's degree from New York University in English literature. He also earned a degree in law from the New York University School of Law. After finishing his studies, Cosell was admitted to the New York State Bar in 1941. Soon, the U.S. entered World War II, and Cosell, United States Army Transportation Corps, where he rose to the rank of major. After the war, Cosell began practicing law in Manhattan, primarily union law. Some of his clients were actors, and some were athletes, including Willie Mays. Cosell's own hero in athletics was Jackie Robinson, who served as a personal and professional inspiration to him for his career. He got into sportscasting after getting a nudge by his friend. In 1953, he became a part of the radio show program on the idea of sportscasting, and within 3 years, ABC owned the program, and Cosell was doing it full-time. From 1961 to 1974, owing his success as a sports radio journalist and doing sports updates for many radio stations around the country, Cosell did sports anchoring on WABC-TV, New York. In 1970, he was a commentator for the Monday Night Football, hired by ABC executive sports producer Roone Arledge. It was the first time in more than a decade that American football was broadcasted on prime time. During the same time, he covered the Olympic Games for the ABC network. He was the main voice for the boxing and covered Olympics Games at Munich in 1972, Montreal 1976, and Los Angeles 1984. In 1973, Cosell did commentary for one of the 2 tennis matches of the Battle of the Sexes, the one in which Bobby Riggs played against Billie Jean King. The commentary was broadcasted on television and ABC Network. In 1974, Cosell did the voiceover for the boxing bout between Muhammad Ali and Joe Frazier for its telecast on the ABC Network. At the time of the fight, Cosell only attended the bout as a spectator. Cosell's national fame was further boosted in 1975 when he became the host for the ABC comedy program called Saturday Night Live with Howard Cosell. Also, around the same time, he hosted Battle of the Network Stars. He hosted 19 special episodes of the series. In the 1980s, Cosell did the commentary for the biggest boxing matches of that time on the ABC network, including the Norton-Ali bout, the Ali-Spinks bout. He also did commentary for football games, such as the one between Miami Dolphins and New England Patriots. In 1988, Cosell did a cameo in the movie Johnny Be Good, starring along with big Hollywood stars like Robert Downey Jr., Anthony Michael Hall, and Uma Thurman. He did similar cameos in other movies like Bananas, Sleeper, and Better Off Dead. In 1993, Cosell was inducted into the International Jewish Sports Hall of Fame. A year later, in 1994, he was inducted into the Television Hall of Fame. He was also the 1995 recipient of the Arthur Ashe Courage Award. In his personal life, Cosell got married to his wife Mary Edith Abrams, known as Emmy, in 1944, and the couple had 2 children, Jill and Hillary. After being his wife for 46 years, Mary Abrams died from a massive heart attack in 1990. Cosell largely withdrew from the public eye and his health began failing. A longtime smoker, he was diagnosed with lung cancer in 1991 and had surgery to remove a cancerous tumor from his chest. He also had several minor strokes and was diagnosed with heart and kidney disease and Parkinson's. Sadly, Cosell died at a hospital for joint diseases in Manhattan. on April 23, 1995, of cardiac embolism at the age of 77. His body was buried at West Hampton Cemetery, West Hampton, New York State.